XCOM is based on a dual action system. Each time a unit moves, fires, or performs special abilities, one of these action flags beneath the health is used. However, without special abilities, firing will immediately end a unit's turn. Once the player selects a unit by clicking on them, all valid tiles in their movement range will become highlighted. Blue for a standard move, orange for the dash. Each unit has a standard move of 7 tiles and a dash of up to 15. The cover system is a critical component of XCOM that was built to reinforce how units are moved on the battlefield. Units automatically drop into cover so long as they end an action standing next to any. However, sometimes special abilities can play into this movement system. For example, the run and gun feature allows the player to perform a double move and still fire at the end of this. The animation that plays is a key piece of feedback that informs the player that they are performing a dash, and also provides the player with additional defensive benefits, making the player harder to hit while moving. Unlike XCOM, movement in Gears Tactics is based on a multi-point system. During play, actions such as moving and shooting will consume a number of action points, shown above the unit's head. What makes this different from XCOM, though, is that certain actions, such as executions or special abilities, can add additional action points to that unit during play. On the surface, much of the movement system works the same as XCOM, with the player selecting where they want the unit to go and clicking on that location to move them. One of the major differences, though, is that Gears ditched the grid in favor of a radial movement system. This is very reminiscent of tabletop games like Warhammer. Another major difference is the way that movement ties into the cover system. With the addition of partial hits and deflections, moving into cover has become even more important than ever. The largest change, though, is one of pacing. XCOM is a slow, calculated burn, and its movement system is designed to cause the player to plan out every action beforehand. Gears, however, is all about gaining momentum, with the ability to gain action points and the addition of abilities that move the unit into melee range, such as the chainsaw or bayonet rush. The player is able to fly across the battlefield in a very unique way. On the surface, XCOM and Gears Tactics look very similar to each other, as can be expected for two games from the same genre. However, once you start to peel the layers back, you'll start to see what makes each of these systems unique. XCOM plays very much like a game of chess. Each unit has a specific range of motion based on its class. Gears, on the other hand, plays much closer to a traditional shooter, where the plan can change from turn to turn based off of how creative the player can be.